It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. What if I told you that the very first thing women notice about men isn't just about looks, style, or even confidence, but something far deeper, rooted in ancient wisdom and timeless strength? Imagine unlocking the secret that could transform your presence and magnetic appeal without changing a single thing about your appearance. In this video, what women notice first in men, the first thing women notice about men, Stoicism, the Stoic way, we dive into the powerful intersection between Stoic philosophy and attraction. You'll discover how the principles of Stoicism, mastering emotions, embodying calmness, and exuding quiet confidence, can make you genuinely irresistible. Stay with us till the very end, because the real secret is not just about what women see, but what they feel when they're around you. The insights we share will challenge everything you thought you knew about attraction and give you tools to radiate strength and presence effortlessly. Ready to see yourself through a new lens? Let's explore what truly makes a man stand out the Stoic way. Don't miss a moment. Your transformation starts now. Number 1. Confidence. It's something women notice almost immediately in a man. But let me be clear, this isn't about loud bravado or flashy displays. Real confidence is quieter, steadier, and deeper. It's the kind of presence that doesn't shout but still commands attention. The Stoics understood this well. Once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." That strength is what true confidence is all about. It comes from knowing yourself, accepting where you are, and moving forward with a calm, steady determination. So, if you want to be the kind of man women are naturally drawn to, it's time to build this inner strength and own your confidence like a Stoic warrior. First, recognize that confidence starts within. It's not something you get from others or from external validation. It's a muscle you develop by mastering your thoughts and emotions. You need to learn how to face discomfort without fleeing, how to keep your mind clear when everything around you feels chaotic. This is the foundation, the unshakable core that makes you magnetic. You're not just acting confident. You are confident because you've trained your mind to be steady and resilient. Try this simple exercise. Each morning, remind yourself that external things are out of your control. Your reactions, your choices, that's your domain. Repeat it until it sinks in. You'll start to feel a subtle shift, a calm that nothing can break. Now, confidence also grows when you face fear head-on. The Stoics taught that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. When you push yourself out of your comfort zone, even in small ways, you're rewiring your brain to be stronger. Maybe it's speaking up in a meeting, trying something new, or simply holding eye contact longer in a conversation. Every small win builds your confidence bank. It's like stacking bricks. None alone feels monumental, but together they build a fortress. And women notice that fortress. It signals you're a man who's in control, who's not easily shaken. Another essential piece is self-acceptance. This means embracing your flaws and imperfections without judgment. Stoicism reminds us that we are all works in progress and that trying to be perfect is a wasted effort. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it, Epictetus said. This means being honest with yourself about who you are, your strengths, and your weaknesses. When you stop pretending and start being authentic, confidence naturally follows. People, including women, can sense when a man is genuine. It's magnetic. So, practice looking in the mirror and acknowledging what you see without criticism. Tell yourself, "I am enough as I am and I will improve every day." That's powerful. Now, confidence is also about action. Don't wait for it to magically appear. You have to do confident things. Walk with purpose, speak with clarity, and take decisive steps in your life. The Stoics taught that it's in action that virtue is revealed. You can read all the books, but if you don't act, your confidence will stay a wish, not a reality. Set daily goals that stretch you slightly beyond your comfort zone. When you achieve them, no matter how small, celebrate that. Keep a journal to track these wins. Over time, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. That's confidence in motion. Lastly, remember, confidence isn't about being perfect or never feeling doubt. It's about embracing uncertainty and moving forward anyway. It's about being calm in the storm, steady when the world tries to pull you off balance. When you adopt this mindset, you're not just attractive to women, you become a force in your own life. The Stoics called this living according to nature, being true to yourself and accepting what you cannot change. That mindset alone can transform the way you carry yourself, making you someone others want to be around. So start today. Build that quiet power within. Face your fears, accept yourself, take purposeful action. Practice the Stoic principles daily and watch your confidence grow. When you do, you won't just catch women's attention. You'll hold it with a presence that's calm, steady, and deeply magnetic. Number 2, posture and body language. When it comes to what women notice first in men, posture and body language play an enormous role, far bigger than you might imagine. This isn't just about standing up straight because someone told you to. It's about owning your presence in a way that quietly broadcasts confidence, calm, and strength without you having to say a single word. Remember what's said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Your posture, your stance, they're the physical echoes of your inner state. So, if you want to show up as the kind of man who commands respect and attraction, you have to start from the inside out. Think about how you carry yourself every day. Are your shoulders slumped, chest tight, head down? Or do you move through the world with an open chest, relaxed shoulders, and a calm gaze? When you adjust your posture, you're literally reshaping how the world perceives you, and more importantly, how you perceive yourself. The beauty of this is that it's fully within your control. It's a habit you can build that speaks volumes louder than any words or flashy moves. The Stoics remind us that it's not external things that disturb us, but our judgments about them. Here, your body language is a judgment about your own worth and your own calm. Change the judgment, change the body language. So how do you start? First, take a moment to check in with yourself. Stand in front of a mirror or even just feel your body right now. Are you gripping tension anywhere? Are you pulling in on yourself like you're trying to make yourself smaller? That's a natural response to stress or insecurity, but it's also a signal to others that you're unsure or defensive. Instead, begin with something as simple as taking a deep breath and lifting your chest slightly, allowing your shoulders to roll back gently. It's not about puffing up or forcing a rigid stance. It's about finding a posture that reflects calm assurance, a physical version of "I am here, I am steady." Try this exercise. Each morning before you start your day, stand tall and close your eyes. Feel your feet rooted firmly to the ground. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head toward the sky, elongating your spine. Breathe deeply and slowly. Hold that posture for a minute or two, noticing how your body feels when it's balanced and open. This practice isn't just about appearance. It's about embodying strength, resilience, and presence. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes, until it's no longer a conscious effort but your default state. And don't stop there. Body language is dynamic. It flows with your emotions and your mindset throughout the day. When you're walking, aim to keep your head level, your gaze forward, not down at your feet or distracted. When you speak, let your gestures be deliberate but relaxed, your movements purposeful. Silence can be powerful when paired with stillness. The calm energy you emit can draw people in more than any loud words or forced charm ever could. Here's the deeper Stoic truth to anchor this habit. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Mastering your posture and body language is a step toward mastering yourself. It's a quiet rebellion against chaos. your own inner turmoil and the distractions of the outside world. When your body reflects steadiness and control, your mind will begin to align with that strength. It's a feedback loop that builds momentum, shaping you into the kind of man who is naturally attractive because he's grounded. So start now. Notice how you carry yourself at this very moment. Adjust if needed. Don't wait for someone else to tell you to stand tall or be confident. Own it for yourself. Let your body speak the truth of your inner resilience. The way you move through the world is the first chapter of your story, and it's already telling a story about who you are. Make sure it's a story worth hearing. Number 3, facial features and grooming. When it comes to what women notice first in men, facial features and grooming often take center stage. But here's the thing. It's not about having a chiseled jawline or perfect skin. It's about the way you carry yourself through your face and how you respect the vessel that holds your spirit. The Stoics remind us that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Your face is a canvas, yes, but the real masterpiece is how you maintain and present it. When you take care of your grooming, you're not just trying to look good for others. You're showing yourself a kind of respect that radiates confidence and discipline. That's magnetic. It draws attention without even trying. Start by looking at your face as an honest reflection of your inner state. Is your skin cared for? Do you keep your beard or facial hair clean and intentional? Simple acts like washing your face daily, trimming your beard regularly, or even learning how to properly care for your skin are more than vanity. They're small yet powerful practices that build a habit of self-respect and presence. You want to look in the mirror and see a man who honors himself, not because you want to impress someone else, but because you know you deserve that respect. This mindset alone changes the way others perceive you. It adds a subtle but unmistakable glow to your demeanor. Now, take a moment and consider the power of grooming as a daily ritual. When you take the time to groom yourself with care, you're practicing the Stoic discipline of focusing on what is within your control. You can't control every part of your appearance, but you can control how you present yourself. Seneca once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Mastering your grooming is a step toward that mastery. It trains your mind to pay attention to detail, to embrace routine, and to build habits that shape your character. And when your character shines through, your face becomes more than just a physical feature. It becomes an expression of your inner strength. Don't just rush through grooming as a chore. Instead, treat it as an opportunity to practice mindfulness. Feel the water on your skin, notice the texture of your beard or hair, and enjoy the small moments of care. When you do this consistently, it's not just about looking better, it's about becoming better. This is how you build confidence, quietly and steadily. It's the kind of confidence that doesn't shout but instead commands respect effortlessly. If you're wondering where to start, here's a simple exercise you can do every morning. Stand in front of your mirror, look at yourself directly in the eyes, and say aloud, "I am worthy of care and respect." Then, take 5 minutes to groom yourself with intention. Focus on what you're doing, from washing your face to styling your hair. Notice how this small act affects your mood and mindset. Try it for a week and watch how your self-perception and the way others see you shifts. Remember, Stoicism isn't about perfection. It's about progress and resilience. Your grooming routine doesn't have to be elaborate, but it should be consistent. It's about showing up for yourself every day in small ways that add up to big changes. The first thing women notice is not just a face, but a man who respects himself enough to take care of his appearance with quiet pride and discipline. When you embody that, you radiate a kind of strength that goes beyond skin deep. So take action today. Cleanse your face with purpose. Trim that beard or shave with intention. Look in the mirror and meet the gaze of a man committed to his growth. This simple practice aligns with the Stoic ideal of living according to nature and reason, nurturing your body as the temple of your soul. Because when you honor your exterior, you fuel the confidence that naturally draws others in. And that, more than anything, is what women truly notice first. Number 4, eye contact. When it comes to what women notice first in men, one thing stands out above many others: eye contact. It's more than just looking someone in the eyes. It's a powerful, silent conversation that speaks volumes without a single word. Imagine this. The eyes are often called the windows to the soul, and this isn't just poetic fluff. Your gaze holds the power to convey confidence, honesty, and presence. A great Stoic philosopher said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When you engage in genuine eye contact, you're showing that your mind is present, focused, and calm. That's magnetic. You don't have to be loud or flashy. Just being truly present is enough to draw attention. You need to understand that eye contact is a practice, not just a reflex. Many shy away from it or don't realize how often they break the gaze too soon, losing that vital connection. Here, where you can take action, start by simply becoming more aware of your gaze. When you're talking to someone, don't dart your eyes around like you're trying to escape. Hold it steady, not in a starring contest way, but like you're genuinely interested. It's a dance, not a duel. This shows you're grounded, and in the eyes of others, grounded men are attractive men. Seneca reminded us that we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Don't let your fear of eye contact hold you back. Practice makes perfect. Try this. Next time you're in a conversation, consciously hold eye contact for a little longer than usual. Notice how it feels. You might feel a bit vulnerable, and that's good. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's a doorway to real connection. It builds trust and signals that you're comfortable in your own skin. This isn't about staring blankly, it's about connecting on a deeper level. When you're able to do this, you show emotional strength, something that's rare and powerful. A calm, steady gaze says you're not hiding. You're not afraid, you're here, fully engaged. This kind of presence makes others feel seen and valued. If you want to truly harness this quality, practice in small moments throughout your day. Look in the mirror and hold your own gaze for 10 to 15 seconds. Feel the intensity and calmness that arises when you stop avoiding yourself. This will build your comfort with eye contact and teach you to be present with yourself first, because Stoicism teaches that inner mastery is the foundation for outer influence. As Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." To be a man who commands attention, you must first master your own presence. Also, be mindful of your emotions while making eye contact. If you feel anxious, acknowledge it without judgment, then gently bring your focus back to the other person. This small discipline trains your mind to stay calm and composed no matter what. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to maintain that quiet strength that Stoics so admired. And it's this quiet strength that draws people in because it speaks of someone who's in control, not controlling but controlled. You can't fake it, you have to be it. So start today. Look people in the eye, steady and sure. Let your gaze be a reflection of your inner calm and integrity. Remember that this is a skill, and like any skill, it flourishes with consistent effort. The next time you're in a conversation, don't rush away from the eyes. Linger just a moment longer, hold that steady presence, and watch how the dynamic shifts. You're not just making eye contact, you're making a statement. You are here, you are present, and you are a man who understands the power of connection. This simple shift will change the way people see you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. Number 5, overall demeanor and energy. When it comes to what women notice first in men, it's not just about looks or how well you dress. What truly stands out, the thing that sticks long after a glance, is your overall demeanor and energy. It's that subtle vibe you give off, the way you carry yourself in any room and how steady your presence feels. Think about it. A man who walks with quiet confidence, who's calm and collected even when chaos brews around him, naturally draws attention. That energy is magnetic. It tells a story before you say a word. You see, the Stoics teach us that our outward behavior is a reflection of our inner world. Reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. When you master your internal state, your energy radiates stability. You become a rock in a sea of uncertainty. Women, consciously or not, are drawn to that kind of groundedness because it signals reliability and strength without arrogance. It's not about being loud or flashy. It's about being steady, approachable, and real. If you want to shift your demeanor and energy, the first step is to slow down your reactions. When something unexpected happens, resist the urge to immediately react with frustration or anxiety. Instead, pause, take a deep breath, center yourself. This is not just a moment to catch your breath, but to remind yourself that you control your responses. Practice this often. You can even start by spending 5 minutes a day in quiet reflection, simply observing your thoughts without judgment. This builds mental resilience and helps you stay calm under pressure. Another powerful practice is to be fully present in your interactions. Look people in the eye, listen without planning your next sentence, and engage genuinely. Women notice when you're truly there with them, not distracted or pretending. This presence comes from a place of respect and self-awareness, traits that the Stoics value deeply. Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." When you embody that, your energy shifts from restless to grounded, making you far more attractive. Here's a simple but effective exercise you can do daily. As you go about your routine, check in with yourself periodically. Ask, what energy am I putting out right now? Am I calm? Am I open? Am I tense? Become aware of how your emotions affect your posture, tone, and expression. When you notice tension or negative energy creeping in, breathe deeply and reset. Over time, this self-awareness becomes second nature, and your natural energy smooths out into something steady and inviting. Remember, being attractive through your demeanor isn't about perfection. It's about consistency and authenticity. The Stoics didn't chase external validation. They focused on living in accordance with nature and virtue. When you embody honesty, patience, and courage, your energy aligns with these principles, and that alignment is what truly captivates. You have the power to change the energy you bring into every room. It starts with your mindset, your commitment to inner calm, and your willingness to be present. Don't wait for the world to be perfect before you feel steady. Start cultivating that calm within yourself right now. Your demeanor is a silent language. Speak it clearly, with strength and grace, and watch how everything around you shifts. Women notice, and more importantly, they respect the man who owns his energy with quiet confidence and unshakable calm. Thanks for watching. Now that you know what women notice first in men and how Stoicism plays into it, it's time to take that insight and make it your own. Remember, it's not about changing who you are. It's about embracing confidence, presence, and calm strength in every moment. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button, subscribe for more wisdom on the Stoic way, and share your thoughts below. What's the first thing you notice in others? Until next time, stay strong, stay steady, and keep walking your path with purpose. See you in the next one.